Hello there and welcome to your first drama lesson here at Hannah Woods Academy. My name is Mrs. Harrell and I am Head of Drama. I'm not going to be teaching you this year, however I will be popping in and out to see how you're getting on with your first topic, which is the drama toolkit. So, outcomes for today's lesson. You will discover the expectations for learning in the drama classroom, which your teacher will be going through with you. You will explore different scenarios using still image and split staging. Why? To understand the rules when using still image as a theatrical device, and to experiment with showing two or more locations or scenarios on the stage at the same time, using a split stage. The drama toolkit. When you're doing DIY, it's important to have the right tool for the right job. It's just the same in drama. If you were going to have a go at fixing a picture hook to a wall, you wouldn't try and do it with a saw. What tool would you use? In drama, it's exactly the same. You are selecting the right drama tool for the right type of performance. The first tool we're going to be looking at is called the still image. This is like a drama photograph. Like photographs, it's useful because it allows the audience watching to get a better idea of what is happening. You will start and finish all performances in drama with a still image. Do you know why? The teacher will pause the video here for you to come up with some ideas. The answer is we use a still image at the beginning of a performance to help establish the scene, to show the location and to show the different characters on stage. We end our performances with a still image to signal to the audience that we are complete. This is more effective than shouting out, "We're done," or walking off the stage. There are two other names for a still image. Do you know what they are? Your teacher will pause the video here for you to think of your answers. Two other names for a still image are a freeze frame and a tableau. In pairs, discuss what you think is being shown in this still image. Who are the characters and what are their relationships like? Answers to this question could include that the man who is sitting centre stage is holding his hands over his ears in an attempt to block out nasty and hurtful things that the four other teenagers are shouting around him. This still image shows one person being bullied by a group of others. Now share your ideas with the teacher and the rest of the class. Having seen an example, what do you think are the rules for creating a still image? Your teacher will pause the video here for you to think of your ideas. Rules for creating your still images. No talking, no moving, after all it is called a still image. Clear facial expressions, which is how you use the muscles in your face to show your feelings. For example, smiling to show happy, open mouth perhaps to show that you're shocked. No blocking, so don't stand in front of each other. Different levels and heights to make it look interesting. And always remember to face the audience. After all, how can an audience tell what's going on if they cannot see your faces? Task. Can you create a still image which shows the three bears from Goldilocks and the three bears in the kitchen about to have their porridge? So have a think, where would they be sat? What would their facial expressions be like? What different heights and levels would they use? And always remember to face the front, no talking, and no moving. You have 5 minutes. Okay, it's time for performance and evaluation. In drama, we always use 2 stars and a wish. Here, you're invited to watch the performance in silence, and whilst you're doing that, you are thinking about 2 positive things. So in this case, 2 rules that were successfully used and a wish. Perhaps here you would comment on something that you think they could improve on, and try to focus on the rules that we've looked at today. Don't forget to be a quality audience, watch the performance in silence, and then once the performance is complete, raise your hand and your teacher will select you to give your feedback on the performances. As always, no talking whilst the performances are happening, and enjoy. We are now going to move on to look at split staging. Another name for split staging is called cross-cutting. This device is used in theatre and film to show 2 or more scenes or scenarios happening at the same time. This could be in different locations or at different times, for example, using flashbacks. Here is an example of split staging used in theatre. As you can see, this still image shows 2 locations. The one on your left, as you're looking at the screen, shows what it could be like inside the elf factory at the North Pole, whilst on the right side is a child's bedroom with a Christmas tree in the centre to show the theme of Christmas. So that's 2 locations on one stage at the same time. You're now going to have a go at creating 2 still images on stage. One showing the 3 bears as they go out for a walk, and the other showing Goldilocks in their house. So you could show the kitchen and perhaps some trees. You could show the bedroom and perhaps some benches out in the woods. You could show the living room where Goldilocks sits down and breaks the chair, and you could show the 3 bears sitting on rocks outside. It's entirely up to you. So think about what could the 3 bears be doing, and show this on one side of the stage, and what is Goldilocks up to in the house, and show this on the other side of the stage. Differentiation and challenge. Perhaps you want to add a line of dialogue. This is something a character might say. Maybe add additional still images. Maybe add a 3rd still image to your stage to show 3 locations. Perhaps you want to add a line of narration, which helps inform the audience of what is happening. Have a think and see how you can challenge yourself further. We're now going to watch the performances and think about how well are the group using the rules of a freeze frame in their performance, and how are the characters feeling. When answering, you need to answer in full sentences. To answer this, you might say, the group are successfully using facial expressions in this performance. They are doing this by showing a range of emotions. The baby bear is showing that he is very sad, whilst the father bear is showing that he is angry at Goldilocks for eating all the food. You're now going to answer the plenary in your book by writing out the answers to these questions using full sentences and keywords. What is a still image? What are the rules? How is split staging used? What are the other names for split staging and still images? You may wish to use your knowledge organisers to help you, but remember to write them in your own words. I hope you've enjoyed learning about still images and split staging, and I will look forward to hearing how well you have worked from your teacher today. Bye bye.